Welcome to Movie Story, where we bring your favorite films to life with thrilling recaps and deep dives. Our movie begins with Angela working in her office on Christmas Eve. She has a lot of work to do, which makes her late for work. Her sister calls her to urge her to leave her work and come to her so they can spend the evening together. The whole office has left, and she is alone. She meets Carl, the building security guard, who is taking a tour of the building before it is closed permanently. The building will be closed for 3 days on all floors due to the Christmas break. Carl operates the elevator with his key to take her to the ground floor. After that, she takes a different elevator that takes her to the second underground floor to reach her car, which is parked on floor B2. She gets in her car and tries to start it, but finds the battery dead. The car won't start, so she wants to go back to Carl, but the door won't open except from the outside, leaving her locked in the garage. She goes to the security office on the same floor, where she finds Tom enforcing security. She asks him to help her open the garage door so she can go out to the street and take a taxi. However, he offers to fix her battery, saying it will only take a few minutes. She agrees to let him fix it, but he fails to start the car. She thanks him for his help, and he opens the garage door so she can go out and re-enter from the front of the company. She looks for Carl but doesn't find him. She calls a taxi to come to her and waits for it in front of the company. However, she finds that the company door is also locked, and she doesn't know how to open it. She tries to exit through the garage door, but is shocked to see that the taxi has left without her. The building lights turn off, and she is illuminated only by the light from her mobile phone. She walks along the sidewalk until she falls. As she tries to get up, Tom appears behind her and takes her. Angela wakes up in the security office and tries to stand, stopping when Tom's friend catches her. Tom is wearing a Santa suit and has dressed her in one too. He tells her that he had to change her clothes because, after she fell, they got messed up. She tells him she has to leave now because her sister is waiting for her at home. However, Tom insists that she spend Christmas with him and have lunch together. She tries to scare him by saying that if she is late, her fiancé will come looking for her. Tom tells her that if she had a fiancé, they would have broken up long ago because of how much time she spends at work. He claims that she prioritizes work over anyone else, even her own family. He forces her to call her family to reassure them so they won't worry. She calls them terrified and apologizes, saying she won't be able to come because she suddenly got sick and is going home. After Tom ends the call, he thanks Angela for spending Christmas with him, saying it's the best gift he has received. He tells her that he has also prepared a special gift for her. He hands her the gift, and after she opens it, she finds a videotape inside. He takes it from her and plays it on the TV, showing her footage of when her colleague tried to attack her in the elevator after the company party. He tells her that he wants to show her something and begins undoing something. As soon as he does, she stabs him in the back with a fork that was in front of her. However, he manages to make her fall to the ground. He then handcuffs her and tells her that he will not harm her, forgiving her for what she did. He gets into his car and drives her around the garage until she sees her colleague Jim, the man who attacked her in the elevator, standing in front of her. Tom tells her that Jim is her gift and hands her a flashlight, encouraging her to hit him and punish him. Angela refuses, claiming that Jim has already apologized to her, has a family and children, and did not mean to harm her. Tom, however, insists that Jim is sick, that he has harassed every woman in the building, and that he has seen it all on the security cameras. He warns her that Jim might apologize now, but could harass someone again. Tom decides to take matters into his own hands, getting out of the car and verbally abusing Jim. Angela tries to escape from the car, but Tom continues beating Jim with the flashlight until his face is covered in blood. Angela struggles to get out, but her hands are weak. Tom returns to the car and tells her that he regrets what he did, but he can't leave Jim alone in the garage. He drives towards Jim, pushing him against the wall until he is killed. At that moment, Angela finally escapes from the car and runs away from Tom. She sprints toward his office, where there is a dog tied up. She tries to reach her bag to call her family, but finds there is no network on her mobile phone. She takes his password and manages to exit the company, but all the doors are locked, and no one is walking in the street. She puts her hand out of the gate, trying to catch a signal to call the police. However, her mobile falls outside the gate, and she is unable to retrieve it because her hands are tied. She keeps talking, hoping the call to the police has gone through, and pleads for help, saying she is locked inside the building. She starts crying and continues running in the garage, escaping to the elevator before Tom catches her. She tries to call the security company, but she finds that Tom is the one who answers. He tries to convince her to get out of the elevator so they can talk, insisting that he just wants her to spend Christmas with him in peace. However, she refuses and remains in the elevator, crying. Suddenly, she sees that Tom has thrown the fire hose on her from above and turned on the water to force her out. As the water floods the elevator, she is horrified to see Carl's body falling down from above. Tom had killed him and hidden him there. She keeps running, exiting the elevator, and hiding from Tom while he watches her through the garage cameras. She manages to break open a firefighter's uniform, takes an axe from it, and begins destroying all the surveillance cameras in the garage. She finally reaches Tom's office and discovers that he is obsessed with her. She finds a video of him dressing her in a gown and putting makeup on her while she was unconscious. As she watches the security feed from his office, she sees a patrol car arriving in front of the gate. Just as she turns to run towards them, she finds Tom standing behind her with an electric taser in his hand. He electrocutes her, attacking her and knocking her unconscious. Tom puts on a jacket to cover the blood on his clothes and approaches the police officers. They inform him that they received a report from the building and need to search the garage. Tom, meanwhile, hides Angela inside the trunk of a parked car. The police conduct their search, but find nothing. Just as they are about to leave, Angela manages to escape from the car trunk and run toward them, but it's too late, as they have already left the building. Tom stands in front of her with his dog and releases it to attack her. She tries to run, still holding the iron bar she used to pry herself out of the trunk. The dog lunges at her, biting her leg, but she throws the iron bar at its neck, killing it. She rushes back to Tom's office to call the police and search for car keys to escape. Tom soon realizes his dog is dead and returns to his office, only to find the door open and the phone on. He searches for Angela inside, but she suddenly appears behind him, sprays a liquid in his face, and hits him. She then drags him out of the office, locks herself inside, and continues looking for the car she took the key to. Once she finds the car, she jumps in, ready to escape. Meanwhile, Tom breaks open his office window to chase after her. As she approaches the exit gate, Tom drives his car straight at her to block her path. She quickly maneuvers away and keeps driving through the garage, but he cuts her off again. Determined to end this, Angela speeds up and drives straight toward Tom. However, he swerves away at the last moment, avoiding the collision. He continues chasing her, but she suddenly turns onto the sidewalk, causing his car to flip over. Tom, injured but still alive, crawls out of his wrecked vehicle to check on Angela. As he approaches her, she stabs him in the eye with a sharp tool and chokes him until he becomes dizzy. She then takes the keys to both the handcuffs and the exit gate from him. Gasoline leaks from his car due to the crash, and she steps away, watching as Tom desperately tries to manipulate her into freeing him. But then, he makes a mistake. He curses at her in frustration. That's when Angela decides to finish it. She grabs the electric spark plug that fell from him, ignites the gasoline, and sets both Tom and the car on fire. She then runs to the gate, finally managing to unlock it and escape from the hell she had been trapped in. Tom is dead. Angela is free. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Movie Story for more amazing movie recaps. Let us know in the comments which movie you'd like us to cover next. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.